Hey there, I'm Mayanne from Wellness with Mayanne. I'm a holistic nutritionist as well as a former personal trainer. So the more I talk to clients, the more I realize how many people think that weight loss and healthy eating are all or nothing things. And that if they commit to healthy changes, they'll have something taken away. That it's removing their freedom in a sense. So I question them on whether or not they actually feel free in their life when they eat whatever they want. Most people actually say no because they know deep inside that food is controlling them, and they feel a sense of guilt and shame when they do allow themselves to eat whatever they feel like. True freedom comes from the ability to say no to things that are harmful for us. Freedom is also being able to do the things we enjoy in life without being physically or mentally restricted from doing so. Having the physical ability to go for a family hike, to me, is freedom. Feeling confident in form-fitting clothing, to me, is freedom. But not being able to join your friends or family at the beach because you're too embarrassed to be seen in a bathing suit, to me, indicates a lack of freedom. And I know it doesn't have to be that way. And I want other women to know that regardless of where they are in their health journey right now, they can move towards a life of freedom. We were all created to be free. And I think a lot of resistance towards changing how we eat and how we live has to do with the thought of things like being taken away. So I want to challenge you to think the opposite. When you choose your food based on what it can do for you, when it can fuel your body and nourish you, when you think of food as fuel for your body and give it what it needs to thrive, think of the freedom you'll gain. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here and share my age with you, sort of. I'm in my mid-40s, and honestly, I feel way better now than I did 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I wasn't thinking about food as fuel for my body, and I ate whatever I felt like. And although I wasn't overweight, I felt pretty yucky most of the time. I was tired, bloated, I had candida overgrowth, I had diagnosed with IBS, and at the time, I didn't even correlate how I felt with what I ate. So now that I've studied it and seen firsthand the difference that food choices can make, I'm intentional with the way I eat and exercise. And I want to teach other people that too. And it doesn't mean never having the foods you love. I love food. And I personally live by the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the time, I'm intentional about eating whole live foods as close to nature as possible. And then I can choose to indulge the other 20% of the time. Once I got into the routine of being purposeful about what I ate and started thinking about food as nourishment for my body, I actually started to crave good food because I loved the way it made me feel. So it's the same with exercise. It's always hard to start at first. But then with consistency, it turns into a habit and it becomes your norm. And you actually start to miss it when you don't do it because it makes you feel so good. So I hope this has helped you to think a little differently about making healthy changes, that it's a step towards freedom, not away from it. So I'd love to hear your comments and feedback. So just leave them in the comments section below and I will get back to you. And if you'd like information on how you and I could work together, just send me an email at mayanne@wellnesswithmayanne.com. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you enjoy your day.